Oh, there we go. We got somebody here. How's it going? JewFroFragrances. As you can see, I am here to, well, we can talk about the video that I just released yesterday about Mrs. Jewfro's top 5 fragrances. See, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, and there's 5. So, let me show you guys up close. All right. This is Legends Ave Chest. Oh, you can see the reflection in here. If you guys know, for the Pineapples Award, this won Most Seductive Fragrance. My wife actually took this from me. She loves this. She wears it on date nights. So there's that. Hey, Zaida, how's it going? Happy weekend. Yes, happy weekend. I'm excited. UFC 290 today. Saw my picks. It's on the website, JewFroFragrances.com. I have a sports vlog as well. But yeah, so this is one of my wife's favorite fragrances. Like I said, she took this from me. Also, Legends Ave just released an amazing fragrance for this summer. It's called Magnum Opus. I actually like Magnum Opus more than Chess. I think it's their best release. My wife said I think they're on par, and she loves this, so that might be on a set soon as well. As you guys already know, this is the best city rhythm fragrance in my opinion. Austin. My wife loves this. I absolutely love it. I think it has that vibe of Angel Share and Ojan, but to me, you do pick up the tobacco and leather more in this one. How many fragrances Legends Ave have? Legends Ave has 4. I think he might be discontinuing the other 2. We were talking about it, but he's also working on a more feminine style fragrance, I think called Leo. I think that's what he's, well, actually that wouldn't be, I don't remember the name. Honestly, I don't remember the name. I think he's working on one called Leo as well, but he's working on 2 different fragrances. But the first 2 he came out with, I forgot what the names of them were, but Chess is what I feel like gave him the attention, and this Magnum Opus, like I said, guys, I think that's even better. Because what I like about Magnum Opus is that in the opening, it's like fresh and fruity, and then as it dries down, it becomes warm and more sensual, I think. I honestly, to me, that's his best scent. Chess is great, but that one's even better. I'm not the biggest fan. This is nice. It's a nice fragrance, but my wife absolutely adores this. So if you have a significant other, and you know she likes like kind of that fresh, fruity vibe with some musk, Good Girl Gone Bad, Killing. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I'm not saying it's bad. Probably give it like a 3.5, 4. It's good though. It's good. Valentino Donna. My wife loves this one a lot as well. I bought it for her years ago. I can't even remember how long. This bottle, she had this bottle for a while. Same thing. Give it a 4. Smells great on her. Actually, with this scent, I think you can wear all year round. That's the. I mean, look. Obviously, you guys can wear scents. When I say this, a lot of people are like, "Oh, well, are you only gonna strictly wear it in winter?" No, I mean you can wear it whenever. I just think there's certain seasons that you would want to smell oud and a lot of oud, and then some seasons you wouldn't want to. So that's just what I'm saying. Like when it's 100-something degrees, do you really want to blast your nose with oud? I mean, yes, I would, but I think I'm in the minority in that. You probably want something fresh and fruitier. But this kind of fragrance, Donna, I think that is so easy to like. And is it? You said I've smelled Good Girl Gone Bad. It smells sophisticated, in my opinion. It does. It is a not very nice scent. Like I said, I just think there's better options. But that's just me. But like I said, the why Mrs. Jewfro is Mrs. Jewfro, and that's why she's got her list that differs than mine. You can wear oud in AC in the sun. Yeah, I guess you can. But like, you know, if you're outside in 100-degree weather, probably want something fresh and fruity. And another fragrance Mrs. Jewfro likes is Get Right Clean Team Shirt. Actually, I love this a lot. This was my favorite from them until they just released the purple label, which actually just came out. I don't know where Mrs. Jewfro has this ranked now, because this was number 1. This was number 1 for me, but this has taken over for me. I will go into more detail about this soon, but again, what I like about it, it's very bright, fresh, and there's fruitiness in there in the opening, and as it dries down, it becomes a little bit warmer. But it's different than Magnum Opus, so there's that. But Cherry Red, this actually you might want to not spray a lot in the summer because it is kind of heavy. I remember wearing it in the wintertime, and it projected off my skin, so in the cold weather, and it was pretty strong. So this, like I said, I think you could wear, but I think for summer nights, maybe better for date night, whereas during winter time, you could probably wear it day or nighttime. So there's that. So those are the 5 I'm also going to make some decants for my friend. I'm going to go see him today. He's invited us over to go watch the fight. He has really no knowledge of niche fragrances. He loves fragrance. He's always buying designer stuff. So I figured I'll make him some decants, just to get him to expand his mind, his knowledge on fragrances. So, there's that. And now we're down to one person. Damn, the 3 people did not like this live. Oh, well. Oh, yes, more people are back on. All right. So, I don't know. I'm going to make him like some niche and indie fragrances for I don't know what I'm going to make him yet. Still thinking about it, but again, it's not till nighttime. So there's that. I actually, guys, for my scent of the night, yesterday, my scent of the day was Aaron Terrence Hughes. Now, I have Fake. That's the only Aaron Terrence Hughes I've had. Let's see. You have a close working relationship with some of these perfumers. Are they rivals or do they have... that's what's... Honestly, it's really good about this community is that I find a lot of the perfumers get along with one another, which is great. So, for example, Legends Ave and Get Right, they have actually both been posting each other's new releases on their website. So, for example, here, I'll give you guys an example. So, Get Right just launched the purple label, and Legends Ave just launched Magnum Opus, and they've both been posting about they each bought the fragrances, and then they were posting about it. So Legends Ave was posting a lot about Get Right purple label, and Get Right was posting a lot about Legends Ave Magnum Opus. So that's what I love to see, because at the end of the day, yes, I mean, there is a friendly competition, I guess, because you're trying to make what scent is great, but everybody wins and stuff like that. Harry, yes. Okay, so sorry, I went off on a tangent about on that. So I tried Patchouli Noir. Now I've read a little bit that it has changed. The decant I had, I think, was from a year ago, so maybe the scent profile changed. But Patchouli Noir, I want a full bottle of that. That is so good. Patchouli heavy, but I get a lot of like kind of chocolate. It's very gourmand-like, but it has the earthy tones in it as well. Very beautifully done. I actually like it more than Fake. While I like Fake a lot, and I think it's really good as well, the Patchouli Noir is beautiful. That's bad boy. I haven't smelled that one. I've only smelled Fake, and I've only smelled Patchouli Noir. I have Anateus or Anabus or something like that. I like that they are supporting. Yeah, it is good that they are supporting one another. I mean, I think it's, like I said, it's great there. So it's cool to see. Like I said, it is cool to see there. But I do want to try more, Harry. I do want to try more Aaron Terrence Hughes fragrances. Like I said, I have a couple more decants somewhere I gotta look up and find. But that Patchouli Noir, that for me, that is full bottle worthy. I gotta find it. I hope, like I said, I hope what I read isn't true, that the profile has changed. Aaron Terrence Hughes Oud. Okay, I gotta try that then. Okay, because I do need to try that one as well. But the Patchouli, I don't know if you've tried Patchouli Noir. Where's my decant of it? I think my decant's in the other room. But if you haven't tried that, Harry, money. It is money. Like I said, it did last a long time. That is one thing I have noticed with the couple of scents I've tried from Aaron Terrence Hughes. You have that one. Okay. See, I love it. I thought it's great. Let me buy it off you, Harry. But no, for real, it is. That one's a great scent. So, Fake kind of reminds me. Also, I think more of a fall winter type scent, because it kind of gives me the reminiscence of Christmas and stuff, the holidays. Not that it smells like holidays. It just kind of puts me in that setting. But I love Fake. I have it here. Let me see where it is. Here we go. There it is. Fake. Yeah, there it is. So I'll definitely wear this again when the weather cools down. I think it'd be good for the holidays and stuff. So I still have a good amount in there. But someone gifted that to me. Get his Discovery set. Okay, I have to do it. I have to get his good Discovery set. I think Max Aroma has a good deal on it or something, so I'll have to try that out, Harry. What are yours and your wife's most shared fragrance? Our favorite unisex? Putzig Schmutzig, I love the name, by the way. I think that's hilarious. Let's see. I think that's a great question. I would say maybe Austin. No, or Miami as well. So City Rhythm Miami or Austin, I think that's another one right there. Um, hmm. Baccarat, Instant Crush, also Instant Crush from Mancera. This is one that she's actually wanted to take from me, but I wouldn't let her. So there's that. But we both love this one as well. But this is just such a phenomenal scent. Homage Silver Oud. So that one, I need to go to Neiman Marcus. I think they still have it there. I really would like to try that one from Homage. I think that's from the Opus collection, right? Because I have tried Royal Tobacco. I did not try. What was the other one I tried? It was like a very woody scent. Can't remember the name of it. So there's that. You should add a unisex sampler on your page. I haven't seen one. I'd be interested. There is actually a unisex scent on there. There is a unisex profile on the website. It's top. Instant Crush is on there. I think Angel Share is on there. There's a few other ones on there. Pozik Schmutzik, but definitely, it's a set to check out. But we'll probably add another one. We'll probably add some other sampler sets on there as well. Let's see. So there is also, let me tell you, there is a thing that's coming. An Angel Share dupe that's coming out. Yeah, check it out, Pozik Schmutzik. Check it out. I think it's a good set. It has, like I said, everything, a little bit for everything for everybody, man or woman. So, I think most scents are, but I think some women wouldn't really want to smell very heavy on the oud, where and maybe some guys don't want to smell very floral. So I kind of get that and stuff. So I think, but what's on the set, I think is very down the middle. Both can rock there. So there is from Macarena Fragrances. I have tried. They're coming out with a dupe. I know people are getting tired of dupes. Dupe of Angel Share that I actually think is better than Kismet Angel and stronger. When it will be released, I will talk about it. But I've been testing it out over the yesterday, today, maybe tomorrow too. But just to see. But I'm telling you, that one will be a good one. I think it'll be better than Kismet Angel in my opinion. So we'll see if everybody else feels that way. But I will talk about it. I will probably get it soon. I think they're just finalizing it there. That's true. Dupes will not get old in this economy. That is true. Because, yeah, especially now fragrances are going up. Fragrances are becoming more and more expensive and stuff. So it's pretty crazy. It is pretty crazy. So I think some of the perfume brands should lower their costs a little bit. Again, I'm not too sure what exactly they're paying for the ingredients and everything like that and the packaging, but in this economy, I get what you're saying. It makes sense. I get what you're saying there. I don't know, just something about maybe the originality of it, So I can see both sides of the coin. I get it from the originator's point of view, kind of like, man, this sucked. People are copying my scent and taking it and selling it cheaper. But at the same time, also when you're charging something like $300, very pricey, when you can still smell nearly as good for $60, I kind of get that as well. It is, like I said, I can see both sides of the coin. But I'm not going to hate on people because there is a lot of hate in the community on people that do buy dupes and stuff. I don't, because I think, like I said, in my opinion, if you go to the supermarket right now, a lot of people I know are buying sometimes that non-name brand stuff for the same item. So it kind of sounds hypocritical when you do think about it that way, when you criticize people for buying dupes of fragrances, but then you turn around and you're buying, like, let's say, Walmart's ibuprofen versus Advil. Advil was the originator. So, you know what I'm saying? The pill looks the same. It's still that brown color, has the same milligrams and everything. I guess some people will say, well, yeah, they're millionaires, or billionaires, actually. They're really billionaires, so there's that. You know what, Harry? I'm going to say Carved Oud from Thameen. I tried it recently. I think it's smoother. It's a stronger scent to me a little bit. Not very heavy, not a lot stronger, but stronger. But to me, Harry, I think they actually outdone Tom Ford Oud Wood. Oud Wood's great, but I would say there. If I ever make a fragrance, what type of scent profile would it be? Ooh, that I would definitely make it something heavy for fall, winter time. But I wouldn't want to make it, I definitely want oud in there. Oud would have to be in there because oud is my favorite note. I think you can, I just love how you can just play with it and make it inoffensive. You can make it offensive. I kind of just like, and just the way it smells, a very deep smell. I absolutely adore it. So it definitely would have oud, but it would be more of a fall winter type scent if I were to create one. Don't know when that will happen, but I'd love to do it. Harry, so I'm glad you're in agreement with me on that. Yeah, I think to me at this point, and here's the other thing I say. There's a lot of beginner oud fragrances that I think are better than oud wood. In my Neshama has one called Ninth Wave. It's animalic too, which I don't really pick up too much in there, but there's animalic notes. You don't really pick that up. Great beginner oud fragrance. Mystery Oud from Daniel Jossier as another one I would take over Tom Ford Oud Wood. Carved Oud, another one from Thameen. So Harry, yeah, we're in agreement there. You know what? I don't think fragrances can be copyrighted. That is the only one thing. I don't know how you can do it. I think just okay, there was a situation that came up recently with Mason Alhambra, which is Lattafa, and Tom Ford. They were basically copying like the bottles and just switching like the name. So like instead of oud wood, it was like wooded oud or something like that. I don't remember the name exactly. Or bright instead of peach. What was the name? I forgot the name, but it was like bright peach or something. I don't know. It just, you could see by the names and the bottles that Tom Ford complained, and now Lattafa had to scrap that. They're going to re-release them. They obviously will. They'll just put it in a different bottle and everything. So that's the only issue there I noticed, is that like if you go too crazy like with the packaging and the naming and the scent, it's kind of too much. But if you put it like in a different bottle and a completely different name, it doesn't really, they can't really do anything about it. So I don't know. It's definitely, but like they were probably the most notorious for it. Lattafa, they did it under the moniker Mason Alhambra. I think a lot of these dupe brands have like different, kind of like an umbrella corporation. You know, they have the name, the main name, and then there's like other subsets of it. So yeah, but Lattafa will rebrand it. Mason Alhambra will probably just come up under, maybe not it be under Mason Alhambra, they'll maybe create another one or put it under the Lattafa name exactly, and they'll still leave the same scent, just be a little bit more unique with the packaging, you would think. I don't know. I think they learned their lesson there, and I think a lot of other dupe brands will learn their lesson, because if they are trying to copy the bottles and the names, it's not going to happen. So it'd be interesting there. So we'll see what happens. Also, well, like, okay, I'll give you guys another example here. I mean, we can kind of tell what this is going to be. Now, the thing is, Zamaya, this is the name. This is called Rabab Gems. So, obviously, you can tell this is going to be a Xerjoff or Suspiro fragrance by the bottle, which it is. This is for, what was the name of it? I haven't tried this one, but I forgot the name of it. I really forgot the name of it. So, but because even though the bottle looks the same and the scent, the name is different. It doesn't have the, Suspiro name in there. They should be regulated to an extent. Like, you can use most of the ingredients, but mostly one. I agree. I think if you want to make like an interpretation, well, okay, so for example, Afnan 9 p.m. and Ultra Male, Afnan 9 p.m. doesn't have the apple note, or no, doesn't have the pear note that, wait, there's the apple note. I forget. But it doesn't have the between, no, because it's the, I don't pick up the pear in there. Yeah, well, no, I do. The apple note. Damn it, I forgot. Whatever. Forget what I'm trying to say. I forget. I'm like out of it. I'm ready for UFC 290. But in that case, there is you can see, that's what I think gives it the difference. That Ultra Male is a lot sweeter. So to me, Afnan 9 p.m. is brighter and in the opening, where Ultra Male is a lot sweeter. So I think in that sense, you can tell they went in that direction, but it's not completely the same. I would say it's about 85% Ultra Male and there. All right, thank you guys for being on. Have a wonderful weekend. UFC 290. If you guys, like I said, if you're interested in my picks, I did launch it earlier. JewFro.